All right, good evening, guys. Ken at Tortoise Capital. What's just happening there? This is the nightly strategy podcast for July 11th, 2023. We'll start with 30 minutes hybrid swing, 30-minute charts, Alcoa. So yesterday Alcoa was flat. Today it gapped down. 1, 2, 3 entry. Standard risk. CATA 2 is the pattern. That's the follow through at the 5-day high. The 10-day high is in close proximity. It's getting ready to breach those two critical support levels. Tomorrow I will pile on if that works. We're holding about 2R. AI. Yesterday's CATA 2 is paying off. We're holding 2R. Caterpillar, yesterday's CATA 2 paid off. We're holding 2R. Cliff, yesterday's CATA 2 paid off. We're holding, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4R. This is at a crucial test. If this breaks and breaks above the 10-day high and the 30-day high, look out above. That could be really something. And the broad strength in the market today suggests that might be in play. CVS, the emerging dragon entry today paid off. It's holding 3R. Dish Network, no trade. Devon Energy, emerging dragon entry paid off 2R. Electronic Arts, what a trade this was. This is a 9 sigma move. A 9 standard deviation intraday move from here to here. The alert hit. Checked it quick. Standard risk, and then it just took off. Probably should have exited a gift in here, but got hypnotized. That's holding about 6R, and this has every intention of going more tomorrow. Emerging markets, emerging dragon, and the CATA 2 holding an R. Ethereum, yesterday's SSC paid off nicely for 3R today. Brazil, this morning took the 1, 2, 3 entry after the gap. This is a 1, 2, 3 entry. This was yesterday's short and then closed on a 1, 2, 3 exit and then took the entry on the PSAR flip. That's what I was trying to say. That's what the commander was trying to say. Intel, yesterday's CATA 2 paid off beautifully today. I mean, wow. 4R. You catch the turning points in these swings and, good things can happen. CATA 2 entry cashed about half. It just never really followed through. And so get rid of that one. IYR is a CATA 2 and an emerging dragon. That paid off and closed at the 30-day high, and that's quietly holding 3R. KRE, no trade. I missed one. Mattel, thanks to my brother, we got that first one back here. We took the emerging dragon second position. This is the one we talked about. What would you do here? I added a position near the close, and that has had 2 days of payoff, and this thing is quietly turning into a monster trade. 6, 7, 8. The first one is at 8, the second one is at 5, and this one is at 4. So that's holding 17R on 3 positions over 5 days. Hat tip to my brother in the 3-day, 9-day sniper program. That's just waiting for people to study. If you want it, get a hold of him. Missed the 1-2-3 entry on this one in McDonald's. I should have been able to catch that because it did this from this support level before, and that's a big miss. Missed it. My bad. Merck scratched yesterday. Missed the short side continuation. Microsoft, I tried the 1-2-3 and SSC here yesterday. It just failed, so we took the R loss, which felt good at the time because I missed this. I didn't take that loss, but then I missed the 1-2-3 entry, which would have paid off. So attention to detail. Marijuana, no trade. Nvidia, tried the SSC and scratched. Although that closed really strong in the last 30 minutes, it might be part of that move that we're going to see tomorrow. Clean energy, I talked about this one extensively yesterday. We took the 1-2-3 entry early and had a chance to do a tight risk box thereby, and today paid off, and it's holding +3 and ready to go. Rivian, no trade today. Treasuries, the SSC entry from yesterday is just kind of quietly paying off, and that's holding +2 at just under 100 a share. If it breaks above 100, that's psychologically important. Tesla was quiet money today, so what I did was we had a SSC here, and it took a 1R loss, but then it didn't fail further, and then the PSAR kind of flipped, so I just re-entered it, and we'll hold that one again for tomorrow. When you see the broad strength of the market, it's hard to believe that Tesla won't participate tomorrow. U.S. Steel tried the emerging dragon, took a half an hour loss quickly. Shifting to the sniper trade today. There's two of them today. The first one I wanted to show was let's go to this one. So this was yesterday's close. This was an alert. We looked at it and said, all right, let's put, that's the standard risk. That's the R10 standard risk. Second position, third position, and then exit at the edge of the dragon. That's an opportunity trade that should encourage you to think about alerts and the TC2000 bundle. So initial risk was small. 7, 8, 9 on the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on the second one. 1 on the third one. 15R opportunity trade. That's what a 9 sigma move looks like in electronic arts. The key is the alert on a Z super pinch breakout of 2 risk boxes. And then notice how the MACD gives us nice guidance all along the way. The regular sniper trade of the day, if we can find that one. Let's see where we're at here. Is it this one? Yeah. All right, so just to give you a change of pace, here was yesterday's close. Here's the big gap down, and then the OR3. If you're playing the OR3, you might have gotten short here. You wouldn't have lost money on that trade. I played this one. with the winter becoming spring and a PSAR flip. Standard risk. I'm hoping that it could get back to here. That's a 2R return to close the gap. It does, and then it folds back to the dragon. So I just take the dragon exit like I'm supposed to for 2R. Kata 2 re-entry, standard risk, half an R gain. Continuation, it refused to fail, so just re-entered. About 1R. Total about 3.5R. Take off a half an R for spillage. 3R for the day. That's in Alcoa, a metals company. The traders today. Standard risk. Takes 0.75. Gets short on the PSAR flip. Standard risk. 1R. Net for the day 1.75. That's SPY on 1 minute chart. Thank you, Damien. Tim had a tough day today. Market was not trending. And as a result, I think he got chopped up in here. And that's just going to happen sometimes. In Devon and in Wheaton, the don't give up on them. Lots of chop in here, over trading. Was struggling to find the mover, so just a bad day. Too many quick bites. Broad market wasn't moving, so don't trade more when the market's not moving. And then he was trying to make up for some lost ground and was cutting winners too tightly. Shifting to Hamad. Your self-coaching is telling the story here. Let's see. I like that as a Kata too. I like that. I love the re-entry. I might have tried to catch more of it than this. Not sure what that is. Is that on half a position? No, you went short and covered, went long and took a micro loss. No, got short here, covered. Long here, that's a nice one. Here's your PSAR flip. I don't mind you not taking it. This is starting to feel a little choppy. All of this is tightly in the chop. There just was no follow through today. PSAR flip. Standard risk to the bottom of the dragon. That's correct. I like that. I like the... I might try to get... If you had 8 bars and it didn't fail at all, maybe we don't have to take... Maybe we don't have to wait for confirmation. The fact that it did not fail at all after 8 bars might be enough. I like the reversal. I don't know that I'd be putting the second position on there. That's not even at 2R. I'd like to be a little better on this exit. If you get outside the Z3, let's not give back a full R. That's a reasonable short. That's a reasonable long. Now, I think all of these over in here are all in the chop, because you've got the Bollinger Bands compressing. And you said you were going to put a frog box on here. Let's put a frog box on there and use that to help us avoid the chop. NVIDIA, I like that reversal long. Gave back a reasonable amount. That's still pretty good. I like the re-entry and the quick cut. I love the stop and reverse. I don't think... well, let me put it. If you're going to add one here, that's not bad, because what you're really trying to do is front run a break of the collapsing dragon. So this was poised to fail. When it didn't, you got out of all of it together correctly. That's okay. I would take this second one. I don't even mind that third one, but I think all of this is in the chop. Yeah. Yeah, we got to see that SSC. Maybe make the yeah, this is such a tight compression that you are definitely in the chop. This is Greg. All right, so this is the euro dollar is on the 5 minutes. These triangles are killing me here. Let's see. So short here and cover. Long here. Looking for an exit. I'm reading this wrong, I guess. Look at, where is your exit? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. I was looking for something red. Okay. This might have been a Kata 2. This one, this failure to fail, and it's grinding north. I don't mind that. That's a nice trade. And then short here and a quick scratch. Long here and a quick cover. And 3.3 for the day. That feels pretty good. That's a good job catching the grind. Being able to see the that it's just cruising along like a big old train. This is Mike. Whoops. This is Mike. Sorry about that. And accidentally close that. Like an OR3 and added a second position when he realized the MACD. Nice orderly move. Takes the exit at the PSAR flip for 1.05 and stayed out of the chop. This was a reasonable effort on the breakout and a quick scratch. So I guess this is about 0.6 for the day. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right, let's take a look at the our charts real quick. Yeah, the market 150. We're still kind of grinding along right in here inside this consolidation range. But pushing that 150-day high. You can see the grind, and it closed pretty well today. This is poised to break. If it gets north of 444, watch it go. Yeah, we're very close to a breakout. And then if you notice that that last little posture at the end of the day was very strong, as if they want to make a run above 444, which is the 150-day high. It's harder to get stronger than this. Bullish, quiet, overbought all the way, favorable volatility, extremely strong markets in terms of ADX. The ADX is strongly trending. The percent stretch above the 200 is strongly trending. Hard to argue with that for a default position. And now take a look at the breadth of the market today. You get big breaks here in Caterpillar and Boeing, Devon Energy, 3M, metals and mining, Nucor Steel. That's broad industrial strength right there. And the ETFs all piling on too. Everything from here to here. So this is all the U.S. Small caps, real estate, regional banks, lithium, mid caps, clean energy, oil, more energy. Treasuries, that little 2-day swing in Treasury still has plenty of room to go. I'm liking that. Tesla on a nice swing. Walmart getting ready. Watch that one as a stealth play. Watch Walmart. If with that broad strength we saw today rolls over into Walmart, that's going to be a very good trade. Just a handful of squeezes. Tesla is the most interesting one. It's got a very favorable reward to risk, both on the squeeze and on the retest of the 10-day high. That's a clear favorite. I just want to show you something on the regression line fractal framework. This came up today. So Tesla is 8.5 ATRs above their own RL270. What's that look like on a daily chart? Let's look at that. Let me go to the daily and the regression line set up. So this is on the daily time frame now. And Tesla is number one in our stack in terms of the distance from the RL10, which is the trader's price, and the RL270, which is the long-term buy and hold fair value. This distance is 8.5 ATRs of catch-up that it has to make. So that tells you just how strong this move after the market turned. Look how down it was. And then this first leg and this failure to fail was enough to turn the RL270 up. The RL90 confirmed that move with a COTA 2 here. So this was the COTA 2 entry right around 200, and now it's up at 270. So that's a 35% gain from here to there. So Tesla is number one in terms of how far it is front running the long-term fair value, 8.5 ATRs. Guess how far this was down at the peak? Same distance as it is above. So this is where you get that symmetrical move, that the power of the move down to pull away from the 270 is the power of the move to pull up. So this is why that feels like it's fairly valued, because that's how much strength the traders have to move it away from the fair value of the RL270. Check or hold? Now if I go back and take a look at the green ones up in here. So these in the green, these are the symbols that are the most ATRs below their own RL270. These are likely candidates for deep value plays or continued failures. So we'll just look at the worst one, or the best one. AT&T is almost 7 ATR below. So what's that look like on the chart? I guarantee you nobody else is looking at the market in this way. You want a unique look, this is how you do it. Look at this nice double bottom settling in here at $15 a share. It's had 1, 2, so it's kind of locked in this little range. If this starts to recover, it's 7 ATR from the RL10 to the RL270. So what's that mean? What if you could put a little risk box of 1 on here, and now if you saw price move up through there, you could then say, I could make an entry 1 ATR off the bottom. I would put a stop and reverse right here, and now that gives me 6 ATRs back to the long-term fair value. So when you're looking at this page, regression line fractal, you are comparing the distance between fair market or trader's price and fair value. And these in the top shelf are the ones that have had price suppressed. They are the most underneath, and these are the ones that are overheated. That should not be a surprise. Tesla, Nvidia, Apple, Microsoft, Intel. It's telling you tech is running away with it. Chevron, ExxonMobil. And then this is for the 100 most liquid ETFs. So natural gas is almost 14 ATR above its fair value, just for grins. And tech is 7 ATRs above its fair value. So tech has clearly been leaders. It's from these extreme conditions that we get remarkable moves. So I just wanted to share that with you. Just one Godzilla in the S&P. This move in ATVI and electronic arts is extraordinary. That's a 9 sigma. I'm sorry. The EA move was 6 sigma. The 9 sigma move in ATVI. Wait do you see this thing? Holy smokes! The alert on this one blew me away. We go to the S&P 500. Let me put my sniper lens back on. This is what a that yellow bar is today's move. It was as big as the previous 10-day range, almost as big as the 30-day range. Look what this thing looked like in intraday. Couldn't miss that one on 30-minute charts. If you're on 15-minute charts, it was very tradable. Even 10-minute charts was very tradable. So when you get big alerts of moves away from that sideways quiet channel, that super pinch, you should probably pay attention to them. I wonder what Activision has in the future. Free and clear. It's ready to go. It's well above. It broke well above the previous resistance. That thing's ready to go. Watch for more momentum there. All right, what else we got today? The metals all did really well. Tesla is lagging all of the indexes. So I'm looking for another follow through in the metals. And you can see just how strong this move was. Look at the breadth of the market. That's why tomorrow has a really good chance for follow through in the broad market, and why that first page that shows the dashboard 1. This is why we look at that. You can't get a stronger market condition than this. Bull quiet, all overbought, extremely strong price relative to the 200-day, very strong on ADX, very strong on volatility. When volatility has come all the way back here, it's ready for a big move in either direction. So we are in a critical state ready to happen. All right, folks, that's everything we got for today. We'll get this published and posted, and we shall see you tomorrow.